What's going on, everybody? This is Cali Devo bringing you some gameplay from Black Ops for Gamers for God, but also a little bit of a channel update for Gamers for God. The few of you right now that are keeping up with Gamers for God consistently may have noticed that I haven't uploaded a video in a little bit. The primary reason for that is I've had some technological difficulties. I just recovered, or basically took my computer all the way back to day one I bought it, but in doing so I lost some of my software and whatnot. But that leads to good news. I am getting help tomorrow on different video editing techniques, tools, and software. So in the very near future, and I've already started to stockpile some gameplay to work with, I should be bringing a much higher quality and more entertaining videos for y'all to watch. So I'm very excited about that. I hope you are too. I've got some ideas for different, like, I don't know, I don't want to call them episodes because it seems overused, but different, you know, like, I guess episode ideas that maybe could be rerunning if you guys like them or not. But I'm very excited about that. It's gonna be a learning process. I've never done much of anything in video editing, so I'll welcome any and all critiques, criticism, and advice especially for what you want to see, what I could do, what would be cool. And I'm also going to be not only learning what works for you guys, but how to actually do the different video editing I'm going to do. I plan on having a different little Gamers for God title intro that I put on the front of a lot of my videos. So hopefully we can look forward to that. I may experiment with a few different ones, so let me know which ones y'all like. Let me know what you want to see, if there's different game modes, guns, whatever. I realize a lot of my clips have an AK-74U, and I, like many of you, am just like a YouTube fan. You know, I subscribe to a whole bunch of people and watch Call of Duty videos like y'all are doing. And I've gotten tired of watching AK-74Us, so I'm going to try to change that up as well. Basically recently. Does that make sense? Anyways, the only time I've been trying to use the AK is when I run into a team that's given us a little bit of a run for our money. Excuse me. So that is kind of the reason for the update. I'm hoping to bring you some more consistent videos once I get the hang of it and get my better software for video editing. Hopefully my computer, I've just got a laptop, can run it fine. I don't know if I've talked to you guys since New Year's. Earlier in some of my Gamers for God videos, I set up a Gamers for God challenge to anyone watching. I've got another one, kind of New Year's resolution-ish. I've committed to spend 20 minutes with God each day. What that looks like for me so far is I spend 15 minutes reading the Bible, which really is not a whole lot of time, and I spend 5 minutes in prayer. Now, that's what I've done so far. There's many ways you can spend 20 minutes with God. You can even spend 20 minutes with God in silence, just listening to see if He's got anything for you to hear. You can be, you know, singing, worshiping. There's a lot of different ways that can look, but I challenge you to attempt something like that. It's been really rewarding the first, you know, what, 4 or 5 days of the year for me. I do it to start my day. I basically just wake up 20 minutes earlier than I normally would, and I don't know. I think it's a good thing, and I would encourage anybody to do something similar. And it doesn't have to be 20 minutes. You can read the Bible for 5 minutes, or spend 5 minutes in prayer before your day starts. You know, it can look many different ways, but I think it's a good thing, and I encourage you guys to try that. And let me know. Let me know if you've, you know, been able to put aside some time for God more than the usual. I mean, I'm one of those guys that can sometimes, you know, even just forget to pray. Forget to fall asleep before I pray, or don't always pray, you know, when I'm eating dinner. You know, I live with, some of you guys know, I live with roommates now, so it's not like we sit down at a dinner table like my family used to and pray over a meal or anything. So this is good for me. I'm definitely benefiting. Hopefully some of you guys will take it to heart. One kind of cool thing I came across, now I'm actually trying to read through the Bible cover to cover, which I'm yet to do. But as just part of different like sermons and things that I've listened to or watched, there was a cool verse in Matthew, which is the first book of the New Testament, which I'm not to yet. I'm only in like Samuel for my cover-to-cover reading of the Bible, so I have a lot of work to do. But this is Jesus calling for the first disciples. It's Matthew 4, verse 19. He says, "Come, follow me," Jesus said, "and I will make you fishers of men." And at once they left their nets and followed him. What kind of is cool about this is it's really easy for these stories just to kind of be like, oh yeah, you know, we've heard that. I know how that goes. But if you actually think about it, Jesus is picking up fishermen to be his disciples. Not like, you know, the smart people of the time, whatever that was, you know, the entrepreneurs of the biblical days, or, you know, other religious leaders. In fact, he went against the religious leaders frequently. He's picking up these, like, I don't know, scrubs in a way. You know, Joe Schmoes may be a better word for it. And so not only is it cool that he picks just you know, a couple regular guys that are basically going to carry the Lord's, you know, message, but they drop whatever they're doing and do it. They don't, you know, in reading it, they don't even hesitate to drop whatever they're doing and follow Jesus. And just the obedience is really cool. And that's what I thought was pretty neat. It says later in the passage, Jesus called them, and immediately they left the boat and their father and followed him. And I just think that's really neat that, you know, those men could drop whatever they're doing, stop their lives. They had goals, they have ambitions, and they put those on hold to follow Jesus. So, hope you enjoyed. I'm bringing you more videos to come, and God bless everybody.